Well, it's been almost 10 months since we did the first part of the Nevada Backcountry Discovery Route, and we are back for more. So we are driving today to Tonopah, and we'll probably just find somewhere to camp just north of there, off of the Backcountry Discovery Route itself. And then we're hoping to spend 3, maybe 4 days out and hopefully finish it. Today the weather is very windy. We drove through some snow outside of Caliente. It looks like there's some snow probably to the north, which is where we're headed now. But the forecast for the rest of the week is really great. So it should be a chilly but lovely week after today. So we just have to hopefully stick it out today. Won't be too bad. It seems fitting that we finished last year with really, really crappy weather, and that we're starting out today with crappy weather. You can probably hear the wind outside of the truck.
Day 2 started with us driving through an expansive basin that seemed to stretch for miles. Later in the morning, we ended up at our first ghost town, Belmont. We took some time to walk around the oldest part of town. There were interestingly lots of what looked like vacation cabins around the town itself, but since we were here in the fall, it was all quiet and closed down for the season.
Great. I got beer cans. What a funky little bar. They have an old cash register too. Sorry, no pets by order of health department. That's cool. It'd be awesome to get a beer here. Sweet. Hitches for your donkey.
From here, we moved on and quickly found some amazing buttes full of bubbly granite boulders, so we stopped for lunch and explored a bit.
It's gorgeous. Why don't we do this more often?
Because of the Great Basin geography in Nevada, this route has you frequently cross large open basins and climb up over mountain passes. Day 2 had us going over 2 significant passes, the first offering spectacular views.
That is so sick! So expensive.
The second was more protected, so there was quite a bit of snow, and had a frankly surprising descent angle on the other side. We ended the day driving through a small town named Austin and detoured off the route to spend the evening at Spencer Hot Springs, some of our favorites for their remote access and views of the stars, not to mention the wild donkeys that call the area home. We started day 3 slow, making ourselves a nice breakfast and taking a dip in the hot springs before we hit the road.
Made this a few times. There's a saying, if it looks pretty, it must taste pretty. Well, this is just gorgeous. 35 degrees out.
Overall, this day was a little less eventful, but had one major mountain pass. It was gray and a cold day, so we aired down since we decided to take the optional harder route on this day. There's nothing very technical on this route, even on the harder options, but you would want high clearance 4-wheel drive, and the ability to air down is pretty nice due to lots of unmaintained and washboarded back roads. We enjoyed yet another pass before descending into our last basin for the day and trekking about 40 miles on unpleasant rutted sandy cattle roads with what seemed like endless gates. The sunset at our camp at the end of the day made up for a rather lackluster afternoon of driving. Day 4 was full of highlights. Beautiful fall colors, snow-dusted peaks, all with us ending up in the town of Jarbridge, where we filled up just for the novelty. We took our time driving out of the canyon and finished our trip at a beautiful spot on the rim of the canyon. The Nevada Backcountry Discovery Route was spectacular and has us eager to explore other states. We can't recommend this route enough. It's remote, wild, beautiful, and great if you're new to overlanding or off-roading. Nevada has a lot more to offer than you might think.